What I do mostly is working with photography and combining that into my graphic design work. I have done a lot of different mediums within like all the different art sources. Like I've done photography, graphic design, painting, drawing, anything pretty much except for printmaking. I really enjoy doing ceramics too, so I've done a lot of art. The graphic design world is growing every single day. There's more jobs than ever right now within this field, so I decided to do graphic design. But with an art major, you have to take specific courses, so I decided I wanted to do photography. Then I found out in photo that I was really good at it and actually became the TA during the class and helped other students out because I was so good at it. And that's when I added on the photo major.
Katie Allen is an aspiring student artist at the College of Brockport, a university in upstate New York. While most people would think having photography as a major would be easy, Katie would say that, in her busy life, nothing is that simple.
I do both work and I have extracurricular activities. I am a president of a club, Arts for Children, and I also am a union manager at the Seymour College Union. It is there's a lot to do between the two of them, and plus have all my schoolwork, so it's a lot of fun but very stressful at times. As a union manager, I am running the Seymour College Union. We open the buildings, we work one-on-one with people, and if they have a meeting, we'll get them anything for their meeting. I'm right now in charge of student employees, so I make sure that the student employees are heard if they have anything to say. I also take care of their timesheets and do all that kind of stuff. I also have to send out a lot of emails, but that's with any job. I really enjoy working there, and I'm glad that I got into it.
Katie keeps herself busy with extracurricular activities and her position as union manager. However, Katie's real passions are taking photos and working in the darkroom.
Well, everyone considers a project or with photography, they're like, oh, you only just have to take pictures and you're done. It's not that simple. What really happens is you have to take the pictures, which could take hours, days, even weeks to get the good shots. And then you have to go and edit all the pictures, which each picture approximately takes an hour to do, or more. Depends on how much editing you have to do. And then you have to go and if you have to reshoot, do more reshooting, and then that's not including the printing and the mounting.
In the field of photography, there are many ways to develop film. Katie has explored many kinds of photography development during her studies. However, one process stands out above the rest to her.
My favorite photography is darkroom photography, working within the film world and all of the different processes that it brings. I really enjoy the fact that you don't know what you're taking a picture of. Like, you take the shot, but you don't know how it's going to come out. When you're working with digital work, you take the picture and you can retake it at any point because you see if there's something wrong with it. But with the film, it's just you take the picture, and if you did it good, you did it good. If you didn't, you have no idea. And so it's a surprise every time. Well, it takes about 30 minutes to develop your film, and then you have to dry it for another 30 minutes. And then you have to choose what pictures are worthy enough to even go into the darkroom and actually take pictures and develop them. Then you have to go into the darkroom, and you have to expose it onto the paper, develop it, stop it, and then fix it.
She was interested as of tonight.
The College of Brockport has already acknowledged Katie's talent for photo taking, both years she submitted work. She has been featured in a number of art galleries and has received positive acclaim from the college's art professors.
Right now, I am in the student art show. I have 4 pieces in it, so it was a big deal when I got 4 in. I was really proud of that. I did a lot of work to get them in, but I think that it's a really good experience for me, and now I can put on my resume that I have been in 3 art shows.
The path of an artist isn't the safest career path in the current state of job employment, but Katie isn't afraid to chase after what is important to her.
I don't know exactly where I'm going to end up after school. I would really like to have my own studio and working out of that, but in the meantime, I think I'm going to end up in a graphic design firm for a little bit, maybe working with photography in another studio until I can build myself up, and then I will open up my own studio.
Sometimes what we accomplish in college ends up not mattering when we enter the outside world. Then there are students like Katie Allen, who stick to their passions and pursue their dreams no matter the uncertain outcome. The world needs more visionaries like Katie, not afraid to chase what they really want to do in life, who strive for greatness without fearing the fall.